What is up, fellow YouTubers? So, I received a couple of comments on my last Pipe Thoughts video. And, well, we're going to respond to just two of them for this video. Just two. Just two. So, one person comments, Joshua, how are you so well knowledged on women? Because I listen. If you want to be more knowledgeable on women, listen, observe, and pay attention. Don't think with your dick, think with your ears. Okay? That's all I have to say on that. But this question right here, some bullshit if you tell me, but a YouTuber by the name of Southeast Okie Piper comments, Cobes, I need some advice on how to approach the dating scene for a guy like me who isn't single. I'm married, but I want a side piece. Any good recommendations? Really? Guys like you make me fucking sick to my stomach. Okay, women are not objects. They are people. You want my advice? Maybe you and your wife should fucking divorce, and then you find yourself a girl who wants to share her man with another chick, and you're golden. Or better yet, learn how to respect women. Maybe you and your wife try different things in the bedroom, some bondage, maybe you watch porn together, I don't know. Get some KY mine and hers from Walmart, you know? Pfft. Like, really? Well, my advice to you is, how would it feel if your wife was asking me this question? You know? How would it feel if you were in her shoes right now? Like, what happens when your wife goes on the computer and sees, oh, hey, you commented that on my YouTube video? What happens then when she sees you comment that on your phone? She's going through your phone and she finds that comment you made with your YouTube channel. She's going to be seriously hurt, dude. First of all, why the fuck are you asking somebody who hasn't had a girlfriend or a woman in a year and 7 months about going on the dating scene when you already have somebody? Fuck you, you selfish prick. You already have somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up, dude. And here's the thing of it. Most women are not comfortable with sharing their man with another woman, just like most men are not comfortable with sharing their woman with another man. You know? That applies to both genders, actually. I made some coffee yesterday, and I'm not letting it go to waste, so... with the last of what I had. So I made a whole percolator full. But I almost want to block this person for asking such a stupid question. You want my advice? Either you and your wife try different things in the bedroom, you know, or you divorce your wife and find you a chick who's down for that kind of thing. Now, I don't know, you know, I cannot speak for this person personally. Maybe he's just some random dude who's having a bad marriage and he wants a change. Okay? You know, maybe your wife doesn't give it to you enough. And even then, so what? You know, you're still obligated to be with her because you married her. So you got two options, really. You want my advice? You and your wife need to spice things up in the bedroom and try different things and see if that doesn't improve your sex life a little bit. You know, you find out what you like and what you don't like, you know, that kind of thing. Or if you want a side piece, you want a fucking side piece, go to a gun shop and get a pistol, you piece of shit. Women are not objects. And when you refer to women as a side piece, you're objectifying women. Mm. I didn't have that much coffee left, so when I poured it into the percolator, it was enough to make it coffee, but I added a packet of hot cocoa on top of the coffee grounds when I percolated it, and it gave the coffee a slight chocolatey taste. Not bad. Oh, look, my cup's empty. Hold on a second. Ah, coffee and music, the two joys of life. Oh, look at that. That is empty. Just about there. Get the last of it out. Well, I am out of coffee until I get more coffee grounds, so I'm going to rinse this out real quick. I'll be right back. You want my advice? Okay, let me tell you something. Mr. Southeast Stokey Piper, let me tell you something. How would you feel if your wife was talking about you like that? You know, ask yourself that question. Like, oh, hey, how would it feel if. There we go. Last cup of coffee for the day. Yeah, I pretty much drank a whole pot of coffee, so I'm good on the caffeine for a minute. Holy shit, am I awake? Mm. You'd be upset, wouldn't you? You'd be like, you'd be hurt, you know? So there's my advice. Either you and your wife work things out, you learn to respect and appreciate her more. Maybe you and your wife try different things in the bedroom, or you divorce her and break up with her. Because here's the thing of it. If you're married to someone, you shouldn't be thinking about other women. So no, I'm not going to give you advice on how to cheat on your wife. Fuck you. I have half a mind to block your ass from my channel. Let me tell you something. When I cheated on my first girlfriend, it was one of the biggest things in my life that I regret doing. I had a good, strong woman by my side, and I fucked it up. You know? So, this is why I'm not bitching about the dry spell, because several years after having my first girlfriend, now I'm in the longest dry spell of my life. And I feel like I deserve it, you know, because what I did was rotten. Even though me and Steph were long distance at the time, that's no excuse. You know? So I feel like this is karma biting me in the ass for it. Like, oh yeah, we'll give you just enough pussy so that you develop a taste for it and you know what you like. But just when you're craving it the most, we'll make you go a super shit long time without it. Now, ever since then, I've never cheated. Ever since then, it was a piss poor decision I made, and I'm not proud of it, dude. You know, I let the confidence of getting laid for the first time go to my fucking head, and fucking some chick in the back of my buddy's van after a couple of drinks, if you will. You know, not the not the smartest thing that I've done. And believe me, if I could take it back, I would. But I can't. You can't take back your mistakes. All you can do is learn from them. Hmm? And I've heard a lot of people talk some mad shit about her. And I'm like, really, dude? I could have done so much worse for my first girlfriend, so fuck you. Alright? And let me tell you something. Southeast Stokey Piper, let me tell you something. You cheat on your wife and she finds out, it's going to make your life 10 times more complicated than it needs to be. So if you want to have more than one girlfriend, then you need to break up with your wife and be single and just play life like that. Because how would you feel if you had a woman that you were super sweet on? She was your whole fucking world. You would literally crawl on your hands and knees through broken glass and hot coals just to make her happy. It wasn't even about having sex. You just want to make her happy because she's your whole fucking world. And you found out that she was cheating on you with some other dude. How would you feel? Huh? That you bought the house you and your wife are staying in. You're going to a fucking job to bust your ass from 9 to 5, sometimes 9 to 8, sometimes 9 to 10 o'clock at night to provide for you and your wife. You're literally busting your ass, throwing your balls on corporate America's table and saying, all right, I'm going to bust my balls here to make some money. And you come home and your wife's fucking the neighbor. You come home after a long ass, grueling day at work, putting up with all the assholes at work, to find your wife fucking some other dude. And she tells you, well, I still want to be married, but I want a side piece. Your dick's not good enough. How would you feel? Most dudes would be like, fuck that. And if you're not going to be into it, then trust and believe your wife's not going to be into it either. So my advice to you, Mr. Southeast Okie Piper, you want a side piece? You have these things. It's called a hand. There's your side piece. You got two side pieces right here. Your right hand or your left hand. And trust me. Oh, trust me. Trust me. If your divorce happens because your wife catches you cheating, that's going to be a lot worse than you saying, I feel like this isn't working. I want more than one partner. And I don't want to cheat on you, so I'm getting a divorce. That looks a lot less bad than you getting a divorce because your wife caught you cheating. And how do you know your wife's not a complete psycho, huh? You ever think of that? She finds out about your little side bitch, whatever the fuck you want to call her. You fucking piece of shit. And how do you know she doesn't just decide, oh, I'm going to stab him in the back? How do you know she's not going to think to herself, that piece of shit cheated on me, well, I'm going to chop his dick off and throw it in the garbage disposal and laugh like a mad woman. And here's the thing of it, guy, dude, bro. If that kind of thing happened, nobody's going to take your side. Oh, you cheated on her? You're a piece of shit. You know, here's how our society works. If a dude cheats on his wife and his wife gets pissed off, chops his dick off, and throws it in the garbage disposal and turns it on, and he's sitting there on the floor grabbing his crotch going, ow, 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 I need an ambulance, ow, ow, why? And she's sitting there laughing at it. Nobody's going to take his fucking side. They're going to be laughing at him hysterically like, this pussy got his ass kicked by a female and he deserved it because he cheated on her, the piece of shit. But do you think that shit works in reverse? Oh, fuck no. Fuck to the no. If some dude catches his woman cheating on him with another dude and he fucking chops her tit off or fucking stabs her in the back, everyone calls him a piece of shit. They'd be like, well, I know cheating's wrong, but that's no excuse to hurt her. And that's no excuse to hurt her. And I hate to say it, but it's the fucking truth. If men get caught cheating on their woman and the woman hurts them, they're not met with the same mentality. They're laughed at. Women going as far as to say, haha, well. Especially when the story makes headline news. Woman chops man's dick off after she caught him cheating on her with another woman. All the women who see that Facebook post or that news article, they point and they laugh. Dickless Dan over there. Oh, Dan cheated on his wife with another woman. Now he's Dickless Dan. And they'll fucking tag their boyfriend or their husband in that post and go, babe, if you do this to me, I'll do so much worse. And that's the thing you have to realize, bro, huh? You want my advice? There's my advice. Women are just as fucked up and psychotic as men, and if given the chance, they'll do shit like that. And they get away with it because that's just how it is, bud. Like, I don't know. If you're thinking about wanting a side piece, first of all, get that mentality out of your head. I mean, if you would have called it a woman on the side, I would have had a lot more respect for you, but not too much. But calling it a side piece, referring to women as objects, like it's collecting a firearm or collecting a baseball card, fuck you. Like, I don't care if you're a fan of mine or not. You asked that question and you referred to women and the third party like that. Can't imagine why your wife hates you. Can't imagine why you're not getting laid so much. That could be why you're looking for a side piece, because your wife ain't, fucking you enough. Well, if you refer to women as objects like that, gee, I can't imagine why your wife doesn't want to have sex with you. I really can't. And before I go off completely bashing this guy, you know, I don't know their story. Maybe their wife's a real entitled bitch. Maybe she's too demanding, you know, and he's sick of it. And he loves her, but he doesn't want to completely divorce her because that's all he's used to. You know, I don't know the whole story. But no, dude. And here's the thing of it. You know, you want a side girl? Go out and get it. See what happens. See how long you can make it last before your wife fucking kills your ass. Because let me tell you something, for women to offer their vagina to men, it's them offering a part of themselves. They're giving a part of themselves over to you. They are sharing an intimate and emotional experience. Men don't see it like that. Men just see it as, oh yeah, I'm gonna get my dick wet. Oh, bro, gonna get me some puss, bro. Oh yeah, pound it. Oh, knuckle bump. Women don't see it like that, you know? And that's just it. If men can understand how women see it when it comes to sex, let me put things into perspective. How do women see sex compared to men? Okay, fellas, let me ask you something. Would you let some dude with a huge ass dick ram it inside your ass as hard as he could until he comes all over the inside of you? Most of you are saying, fuck no, I ain't gay. Exactly my point. If you wouldn't want something being shoved inside of you, and even if you did let somebody shove something inside of you, that's no judgment on my part. I'm just saying, if you let somebody have sex with your butt, you'd hope that they were a bit more compassionate, wouldn't you? You'd be sitting there going, oh, hey, you know, I'm offering this to you. Could you be a little bit nicer about it? You know, and that's how women feel when it comes to their vagina and getting, you know, even if women claim to love dick and that, you know, they don't care about nothing else, that's exactly how they feel to an extent, you know? That's exactly how they feel. They're like, I am giving a part of myself over to this other person. I am sharing an intimate moment with somebody else, you know? Women see sex like that dude riding down the beach on a white horse with his v-neck shirt, showing off his chiseled chest, with his hair flowing in the breeze as he's riding down the beach. And she's sitting there on the beach enjoying the sun, the waves of the water brushing up against the sand. The sun's just perfect. There's a seagull chirping in the distance. And he gets off his horse and he picks her up off the sand and he carries her off into the sunset. That's how women see sex. Men don't see sex like that. They see it as, oh hey, in the back of a car, I'm gonna fuck this chick, yeah. Now you want my advice, Southeast Stokey Piper? You want a side woman? You know, divorce your wife and be one of those assholes, that's single and doesn't want a relationship, you know? If you wanted more than one romantic partner, why the fuck did you get married? What possessed you to get married in the first place? What attracted you? Okay? What attracted you to your wife in the first place? Got the hiccups. Shit. Oh, excuse me, I got the hiccups. If you can remember that, you'll remember why you fell in love with her in the first place. Yeah, if you want my advice, then hit me up in the comment section. You know. But there you go, YouTube. There's my advice video. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you later.